Hey, what's going on? Strat Soldier here for the weekend shift update. It is May 19th, and here we go. SPY opens up 2 up on the week. A lot of people talking about the downgrade on the credit, and the SPY says we don't care. Why? Because America. That's why. Scenario 3 up on the day. Looking for a 3-2 up for tomorrow. That's not necessarily a reversal. One thing I do want you to notice is this money flow index is not really moving up. It's going sideways. So could be some stagnation coming here soon. Some just kind of chilling out. We'll see. Maybe some inside days. Here's your 60s. We did gap down, it went up, it did all kind of stuff. This is not easy price action. What I do want you to focus on is it did go back to the highs, back where it was. Okay, so things are newsy. When things are newsy over the weekend, it doesn't mean there's, you know what I mean, it's all over. Oh, I shouldn't have held that. It's all over. I knew I shouldn't have held those options. I knew I shouldn't have held those stocks. Come on now. We're better than that. But right back to where it was, so nobody really cares about that. Let's go to multi-view real quick, see where the buyers really are this week. Let's see here. SPY 2 up on the week. Dow Jones 2 up on the week. Let's move that guy. QQQ 2 up on the week. So that's good. The buyers are still here. Very good. And then XLU going to the lows. Remember, you can get puts on this as it's going to the downside, okay? XLK Tech inside on the week, but green, okay? XLU 3-2 up on the week, still good. XLE 2-2 reversal. 2-2 reversal back down on the week, but you know, we'll see what they want to do. XLE's been a bit of mess. Same thing as biotechs. I found out what was going on with biotechs. I was talking about how biotechs hasn't been doing anything for the last, I don't know, year and a half, and it's because you know, the president before and the current president now have been fighting pharmaceuticals. They've been fighting pharmaceuticals, so we'll see what happens there. XLV with healthcare opens up inside on the week. XRT retail opens up inside on the week. Shaking my head. Semiconductors opens inside on the week. XLP consumer staples 3-2 up on the week. So your buyers are in XLP, XLU, and tech. Okay, those are the sectors you want to watch right now. So what if you watched my coaching session yesterday? Yesterday I was talking about go to where the buyers actually are. So let's go down to the weekly watch list for this week. Costco does go 3-2 up. Momo Hammer in force on the week. Still good. Let's see if we can get up to $1,067.38. Region goes 3-1-2 up. This is in healthcare, so be careful. This is one of the only ones that's doing any good. All right, so be careful, but it is working. All right, that's 2-1-2 up. Lockheed Martin not enforced yet. Looking for that hammer. We're waiting on that hammer. VRSK 3-2 up on the month, and this is at true exhaustion risk. All right, this is at exhaustion risk because there's no more stops to be taken out. All right, this is at exhaustion risk. This is a monthly chart. Now, we don't have to be afraid of it, but we need to know that yes, it is jammed with buyers. Doesn't mean it's going to stop. It just means that's where it's at. So be careful. Very good, very good. All right. Dash is 2-2 reversal back up on the month and 3-1-2 back up on the week. You can see the money flow index not really moving up with it though, so let's be careful. AMAT 2-2 reversal back up on the month, and the shooter did go in force but then came right back up. Okay, so no, wait a minute, hold on. All right, no, it did not. Shooter did not go in force. Just be careful. It opened up inside, moving back up. That doesn't mean start buying. That means wait and see what happens, because you got some divergence going on here, and you got this, island. So we need to see what happens with AMAT. Actually looking for this to go 2-2 reversal back down. We will see. CRUS hammer and force on the week, and then the shooter did go in force to the downside on this one, but moving right back up. So the buyers are still in here. Be careful. I was talking last night on the coaching session. I was talking about this divergence here. Their trend is up on the price, but hey, they're showing some slowing down on the buying. So we will see what they want to do. This could be signaling a reversal. All right, could be. So we're going to watch for that. Match.com, looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love. All right, look at this. Golly, Match.com used to be somebody. Let's see here. Back in 2020, back in 2021, when people are, COVID love. Everybody's stuck in the house, can't go nowhere, making babies, and then you got your markup. You got your distribution going sideways, and then bam, mark down all the way down to the ground. Nice broadening formation you got there. Match. Ooh, goodness. But on the week, 3-1-2 up. Let's see what they want to do. I'm not saying this is the time to get in on this, to get all the way back to 182, but if it did go 2 up on the month and you started a small position and it started working its way back up, that would be cool. That would be cool. It'd be a lot easier to work with that on shares. And then inside on the month and inside on the week, so don't touch it. That's all I have for right now on the weekend shift watch list right here. That's all I have right now. We will be adding to this as time goes on. As more things go in force, Tesla opens up inside on the week. Here's your days. Again, there's that divergence. Okay, gotta watch this stuff. Well, you don't have to, but I say it's interesting. How about that? Because we trade the Strat. We don't trade indicators. We're looking at this money flow index just to give us a little bit more evidence. There's buyers in here, but look at the volume dropping. The price and the volume dropping on this thing, okay? So a reversal could be happening soon on this. We just want to watch it. Doesn't mean it will happen. We know that the money flow index is not reconfirming price. That's what we know. Let me see here. Anything else interesting? That's pretty short. That's like 8 minutes long. Some of you guys are like, great, 8 minutes, finally, a short video. I just want to see if there's anything in here of interest in the 14-day Wall Street bets. Do not touch Lucid. That's a penny stock piece of crap thing. Apple not doing great. Microsoft to the highs. Wow, very good. Looking at the weekly charts mostly looking at these weekly charts to see if there's any actionable signals in force. Not seeing a lot. All right. Not seeing a lot, but you can see this is what people are trading. Okay. Visa back to the highs. It's magnitude on the month. Oh, come on, monthly chart. Wake up. All right. You can see here, there's coin. People are talking about coin. 2-2 reversal back up on the month. Here's your weeks. No actionable signal in there for this week, but it's still good. Neo, do not trade Neo. It's a piece of junk. Rocket, also junk. Anything, Roku. Looks like it wants to go hammer and force on the month, but we'll see what happens there. Ooh. INTC, inside on the month. Tilray, piece of junk. X with steel, inside on the month. Nothing here. Okay, so let's go back to that weekly watch list. Definitely watching these actionable signals, because these are the ones that are in force right now. This is the Strat Soldier for the Weekend Shift update for May 19th. I'll be continuing these updates every day. Every day. All right. So get in there on the YouTube, hit that Wkshft crew membership, and get these videos. All right. Talk to you guys later. Peace.